Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome back to Astroneer. We're taking a quick break today from my normal Astroneer series to cover the Project CHEER Delivery event. You can see I've got a lot of glass and a lot of scrap hanging out back here. What I want to show you today is a couple things. I promised a video to show you all the unlockable items, which I am currently wearing them all. If we can get into some light where the auto arms aren't going to try to hand me a bunch of things. I am currently wearing them all, and we'll go over them again in greater detail, but essentially you're looking at what you receive from the event. But I want to show you how you can complete the event really quick. So, if you were paying attention during my video just covering the launch of the event as well as the holiday update, you know that you don't just have to package the items that you go out and hunt for all over the planet's surface. Granted, this year's holiday event is much more generous with the number of crash sites. They seem to be far more plentiful, but you don't have to get a bunch of graphite and a bunch of packagers and go scouring the planet. Instead, several of the items for the event are printable. You can just make them. We're going to go ahead and ship off a rocket here. That is 400 points on its way. Another 800 waiting to go here. I would, if you have two rockets, I would wait. Do one at a time. Obviously, since I've completed the event, I'm not going to be unlocking anything. I'll probably just get care packages back now and then. But that's okay. It still shows you exactly what we're doing and why automation is the way to go with this. You don't have to use two rockets. You don't even have to use auto arms. I just have it set up this way because it just makes it a little bit easier. I'm sure there's probably even a way to set up a storage sensor to auto launch the rockets. I'm not sure about that part because that's just part of automation I've never really explored. That one's back. We can send that one off. So just like that, 800 delivery points. I only need to do that now 7 more times, and then one final shipment with 2 items on it because these are worth 50 points apiece. I'm making the stellar objects because you can make them from 1 glass and 1 scrap. And like I said, I have a save that happens to have a lot of both. And you're maybe thinking, well, that's great, Brandon. You had a giant canister full of glass and another one full of scrap. What about me? Well, that's a good point. But these crash sites are indeed everywhere. And I'm willing to wager that it's worth your time to go out with a shredder and get a bunch of scrap because you're only going to need 200 total scrap. I don't quite have enough to do the event, but since those are worth 50 points apiece, you need 6,500 points. You basically need double the number of scrap divided by, the math. I'll throw all the math on the screen and the actual totals because I can't do math while I'm commentating on a video. But I'd be willing to wager that all these things that you find on these crash sites would be more valuable to you as scrap and in the long run. Because they're everywhere, you will get a ton of scrap. You would be able to fill up a rover full of scrap if you took a shredder out with you. You'd be able to fill up a rover in no time at all. And of course, quartz is abundant on every single planet. I don't know if there happens to be any right down here. I seriously doubt it. But you can go down to the caves of any planet and find quartz fairly easily. I've probably exhausted the supply of quartz near the entrance to this because this was one of my live stream saves that I played on pretty extensively. If ever you saw the Solitron 5000 that I made where I get power from the sun round the clock on Calidor at the North Pole. Yep, this is that save. I also have a research station on Glacio with 10 research chambers that is powered exclusively by wind and batteries, which is kind of nice. So I did a lot of experimenting in this save, and that's why it is a pretty established save. But you can find quartz in the caves. If you have to, go all the way down to the mantle layer. Granted, you'll get a lot of graphite with it as well, but there's a ton of it down at the mantle layer. But in just that short amount of time that we've been going so far, we just sent off 1,200 points, and we're about to send off 1,600 as soon as that. You know what? Let's instead of credit it, let's go ahead and live a little dangerously here and see if it credits my points before the rocket gets back. Yeah, it says it gave me 800 actually. That's weird. It should have only given me 400 for that second rocket. Maybe because they're both up in the air. I don't know. We'll see what our number is when it comes back. It should be 1,600 total once they both get back. But essentially, that's the easiest way to do it. Stellar objects with an auto arm to help you out, to just load everything for you, because you can see you do get quite the pile of them when you have them automated for printing. They add up pretty doggone quick. The auto arms can load that up for you. So yeah, we are 400 to our goal. So yeah, we've sent off 1,600. And then you can see that's already loading everything right back up. This rocket's going to be ready to send again in no time at all. I kind of want to, I wanted to do the whole video. That one's ready to go. Another 400. There we go. That's 2,000. That's already almost a third of the way to the event complete. And how long have we been going now? Like 6 minutes? Yeah, 6 minutes. So anyways, let's take a real quick look at the unlockables. Let's get here in the sun. There we go. So we have, I will switch to just some regular stuff here so you can see the changes as we put them on and take them off. That's a hat, Brandon. So the first thing you unlock is indeed the palette, the Tinsel Town palette. And I'll show you all of this on every suit that I have unlocked in just a second. But that's your Tinsel Town palette right there. Kind of a sparkly, shiny with some red. Great. If it's your thing, it's your thing. You also get the Festive Chapbow hat. Just a nice little satin-looking bow to wear on your head, and I am suffocating, so let's get over here for some oxygen. There we go. And pro Astroneer player at work. And then the final thing you unlock is the Tinsel Town, oops, not Tinsel Town, the Baublehead visor, which I think looks pretty doggone good. Is that as far as I can get zoomed in there? I guess so. I think it looks really nice. It looks really good here on retro because it's all the way around. But we'll look at all the different suits here in just a minute as we ship that off. Did this not come back with any care package? No, I guess not. I thought it was every 2,000 you've got a care package. Maybe not. Maybe I was wrong. We've definitely sent off 2,000 though. Now we're on our way to our next one. Oh my gosh, look at how many are just backed up down there. It's kind of funny. Let's go ahead and ship this rocket off. While we take a quick little look at all of the different suits here, let's get zoomed in. And then we can look at all of this. So there it is on EXO. We'll do a nice little spin around here so that you can see what this looks like on the various suits. Hopefully the daylight lasts long enough to do this. So there's Bubbles. Bubbles looks pretty good, I think. Maybe a little too much gold, but, you know, we can live with it. Flight suit. I kind of dig the way flight suit looks. The bow fits nicely on its head, and it's more silver than gold, so I kind of dig that. Bio, a little too much gold for my taste, but, you know, if you like the bling bling, that's fine. You can go for whatever suit you'd like. I do like the reflective shiny quality. We already saw retro. There is exotic in all of its multiple bug-eyed glory. And galactic, we'll just keep spinning. And Terran. Doesn't look bad. I like the bulk of red for the boots. That's kind of cool. There we have Tundra. Little mix. So it looks like we've almost got some copper color going on as well on that one. Arid. Looking pretty good, but again, pretty gold for my tastes. And then we've got Radiated. Very, very gold, but some nice red accents. Wanderer, I kind of switched a little too soon. Sorry. Wanderer, all right. Again, I'm not a big fan of the gold. Frame suit, which I dig both the frame and the vintage because of the amount of red trim that we have on them. Yeah, they both are pretty golden, but they've got a lot of nice red trim. And we'll just sit there and go whichever one we're on. So keep shipping these off. I've kind of lost track of how many we've done so far. I have no idea. I meant to be paying attention. We are out of scrap, and we had 100 and not like 120 scrap to start with. We're not out of scrap. It's still some over there, but our big canister is empty. I do have more if I really need it. It's kind of chilling over here. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the gist of it. That's your unlockables for the event, and a nice, easy way with some easy-to-obtain resources. You can get scrap real simple on the planet. Not only do you have to use, or not only, let me back that sentence up. You're not limited to just, you know, scrapping this type of stuff. You can scrap anything that you find, obviously. Anything that'll give you scrap, scrap it. Until you have enough to get what you need. And again, I'll throw those numbers up on the screen for how many total you need. I want to say it's 200. That sounds, no, that's too much. It's not 200. It's not 200. I don't know. I'll throw the numbers up on the screen because, again, can't math while I'm narrating the video. Just not my skill set. Hey, look at that. We got to another care package. Let's see if we actually get the care package this time. I think it's because I'm sending these off while they're already up there. I think that's what's causing my care packages not to come back. I have no idea what you get for the care packages, honestly. But anyways, guys, that is kind of the summary of what I wanted to show you today. I know it's been a short video. We will return with the regular Brendan Completes Astroneer series next week. The video was going to go live today, but I thought we'd go ahead since the event is fresh and new and cover everything today. So there you go. So until next time, oh, we did get a care package. Until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.